up the last part. All right. Big, before we start, can you just give us a prayer, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yahweh, Yeshua, the set apart spirit, I thank you for bringing us here today, for blessing us with your word so we can gather here as a family to decipher your word, to be in tune with you. And I pray that on this journey you guide us to the best path towards you, towards y'all, Yahweh, Yeshua, and the set apart spirit. I thank you all and I love you all. In Yeshua's name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Take it
Practicing that one,
away,
Dave?
Cleavage.
Huh?
So you've been practicing that one?
Nah, I don't know how to practice for Yahweh.
Yes, boy.
It's
he
all,
said
it's
he
all in the
rehearsed it,
heart.
sir.
It's all in the heart.
It's all in it. He rehearsed it, sir.
It's all in the heart. Alright, oh wait. Ezekiel 11. And the Spirit lifted me up and brought me to the east gate of the house of Yahweh, which faces east. And see, at the door of the gate were 25 men. Damn! Among whom I saw Yaazaniah, son
As
of
you're drinking?
Azur, and Pelatyahu, son of Benayahu, heads of the people. And he said to me, Son of man, these are the men who plot wickedness and give evil counsel in this city, who are saying, It is not near. Let us build houses. This city is the cooking pot, and we are the meat. Therefore, prophesy against them. Prophesy, O Son of Man. And the Spirit of Yahweh fell upon me, and said to me, Speak, thus said Yahweh, thus you have said, O house of Israel, for I know what comes up in your spirit. You have increased your slain in this city, and filled its streets with the slain. Therefore, thus said the Master Yahweh, your slain whom you have laid in its midst, they are the meat, and this city is the cooking pot. But I shall bring you out of the midst of it. You have feared the sword, and I bring a sword upon you, declares the Master Yahweh. And I shall bring you out of its midst, and give you into the hands of strangers, and execute judgments on you.
By the sword you fall at the border of Israel, I judge you. You shall know that I am Yahweh. The city is not your cooking pot, nor are you the meat in it. Border of Israel, you shall know that I am Yahweh. You have now blocked the laws, nor have done according to all around you. While I was prophesying, Pilat, Pilat and Yah died, fell on my face, and cried out with a loud voice, said, Ah, Yahweh, are you making an end of the remnant of Israel? The word of Yahweh came to me, saying, brothers, relatives, kinsmen, all and all of the house of Israel, all of it, are those about whom the inhabitants of Jerusalem said, keep far away from Yahweh. This land has been given to us as a possession. Therefore say, thus said the Master Yahweh, although I have sent them far off among the nations, and although I have scattered them among the lands, yet I was for them a set apart place for a little while, in the lands to which they came. Therefore say, thus said the Master Yahweh, and I shall gather you from the peoples, and I shall assemble you from the lands where you have been scattered, and I shall give you the land of Israel.
And they shall go there, and they shall take away all its disgusting manners and all its abomination from there. And I shall give them one heart, and put a new spirit within you, I shall take the stony heart out of the flesh and give them a heart of flesh, so that they walk in my laws and guard my right shall do them. And they shall be on my and they shall be my people, and I shall be their Elohim. But to those whose hearts walk after the hearts of their disgusting matters and their abominations, I shall recompense their deeds on their own heads, declared the Master Yahweh. And the cherubim lifted up their wings, with the wheels beside them, and the steam of Elohim of Yasharal was high above them, and the steam of Yahweh went up from the midst of the city and stood upon the mountain, which is on the east side of the city. And the Spirit lifted me up and brought me in a vision by the Spirit of Elohim into the Kasdim to those in exiles. And the vision that I had seen went up from me. And I spoke up to those in exile of all the words of Yahweh, which he has showed me. Big?
I'm soaking that one in.
Shoot.
Me too.
I'm going to just take a quick pause at verse 12, where it says, "And you shall know that I am Yahweh or Yahweh, for you have not walked in my laws or executed my right rulings, but have done according to the rulings of the nations which are all around you." This is self-explanatory. 'Cause remember, they're leaving. It's done. Like, you know what, guys? It's over. Stop playing. You guys are getting gone, right? So, like, I looked that up, that little footnote. It took us to Jeremiah 10:2, where it says, "Thus says Yahweh, do not learn the ways of the nations, and do not be awed by their signs of heaven, for the nations are awed by them." Right? Like, meaning like constellations, how people looking at the stars, numerology, like solar eclipse, things of that nature. They were signs of heaven, like the sky. So everything, once again, everything that we're talking about, nothing has really changed. Spiritually, there's different houses, and I, I'm not gonna hold you, and I'm grateful we choosing this, but sounds like we're deciding to stay in the house of the Most High under His Son David. Not you, Big, the other David.
Mm.
The other David. All right, man. Without further ado, we're sliding off to the next, where everybody, everybody will have nine, but one person will have one more to make it 10.
Sure.
But and the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, you are dwelling in the midst of a rebellious house. They have eyes to see, but they have not seen. They have ears to hear, but they have not heard. For they are a rebellious house. Therefore, Son of man, prepare your baggage for exile, and go into exile by day before their eyes. And you shall go from your place into exile to another place before their eyes. It could be that they really, it could be that they see, though they are a rebellious house. And you shall bring out your baggage for exile before their eyes by day, and at evening go before their eyes, like those who go into exile. Dig through the wall before their eyes, and you shall bring them out through it. Take them on your shoulders, and bring them out at a dark at dark before their eyes. Cover your face, so that you do not see the land, for I have made you a sign to the house of Israel. And so I did, as I was commanded. I brought out my baggage for exile by day, and at evening I dug through the wall with my hand. I brought them out at dark, and I took them on my shoulder before their eyes. And in the morning the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, did not the house of Israel, the rebellious house, say to you, What are you doing? Say to them, Thus said the Master Yahweh, This message is to the prince in Jerusalem and all the house of Israel who are in their midst.
Say, I am assigned to you, as I have done, so it is done to them. They have to go into exile, into captivity, and the prince who is in their midst is to bear his baggage on his shoulder at dark and go out. They are to dig through the wall to bring them out through it. He is to cover his face so that he does not see the land with his eyes. And I shall spread my net over him, and he shall be caught in my snare. And I shall bring him to Babel, the land of the Casdim, that he shall not see it, and yet die there. And I shall scatter to every wind all who are around him to help him, and all his bands. And I shall draw out the sword after them. And they shall know that I am Yahweh, when I scatter them among the nations, and I shall disperse them throughout the lands. But I shall let a few of their men escape from the sword, from scarcity of food, and from pestilence, so that they recount all their abominations among the nations wherever they go. And I shall know, or they shall know that I am Yahweh. And the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, eat your bread with trembling, and drink your water with fear and anxiety. And you shall say to the people of the land, Thus said the Master Yahweh, to the inhabitants of Jerusalem and to the land of Israel, let them eat their bread with anxiety, drink their water with astonishment, for her land is emptied of all who are in it, because of the violence of all those who dwell in it. And the cities that are inhabited shall be laid waste, and the land shall become a wasteland. And you shall know that I am Yahweh. Whoops, I read too far.
And the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, what is this proverb that your people have about the land of Israel, which says, The day go by, and every vision shall come to naught. Therefore say to them, Thus says the Master Yahweh, I shall make this proverb to cease, so that they no longer use it as a proverb in Yasharal. But say to them, The days have drawn near, and as well as the matter of every vision. For no longer is there to be any false visions or flattering divinations within the house of Yasharal. For I am Yahweh, I speak, and the words which I speak is done. It's no longer deferred. For in your days, O rebellious house, I speak the word, I shall do it, declares the Master Yahweh. Again, the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, see the house of Israel, saying, The vision that he is seeing is for many days from now. He is prophesying times far off. Therefore say to them, Thus says the Master Yahweh, none of my words are deferred any longer. When I speak a word, it's done, declared the Master Yahweh. Pretty clear to me. I want to see how you gonna fit this, big.
I mean, it's kind of clear to me too. Somebody's working. I don't know who this person is, but he's doing good by the word of Yahweh, doing exactly what he's saying, and he's showing Yahweh that he's not like the rest of them for real. That's what I see
Shoot.
in this chapter.
Sucking that one in. Like it's like he's giving them a warning. Like, be afraid. Yeah, I'm sucking that one in.
So remember, this is Yehezqel, right? Ezekiel. This is the spirit of the Most High is talking to him. So he's seeing things in another realm. He's also giving the prince instructions like you're not gonna see this landing again. Like you're gonna dig a wall. You're out of here. You're gonna be in Babel. It's the last you see of this. So eat your last meals with anxiety and fear. You're not gonna be here anymore. And he's also telling Ezekiel or Yehezqel that I'm gonna come get these people. My word is, I'm telling you, my word is final. My word is law. But they're thinking, okay, you know what? Hey, the next no, it's gonna be far off. You don't even know how many generations down is I'm gonna get them to come back. But I'll get them to come back. All right. That was the 70 years thing. So remember again, we're in a time machine. We're seeing what happened when they were in the land and they rebelled. They split. Northern Kingdom went first. Saying Israel went first. Sorry, Judah went second. And this is Judah's now, their punishment. They're going down. They're gonna get soaked in. Their kings are gone.
Mm.
Just so yeah, we can understand where we're at in time. Just that's all I'm saying, guys. Big, what you're saying made sense because you were talking about in the spirit, but also I'm talking about time wise. Like this is gonna be that fall, so that way you guys know where you're at in time. This is a history book, as well as spiritual guidance, as well as edification as a man. So as we slide on to the next, oh this so this time around, everybody's going to have seven. Two people have eight. I know you like the way I said it, big.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong.
So that,
Hey.
and the
Oh,
word of
boy.
Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel who prophesy, and say to those who prophesy out of their own heart, Hear the word of Yahweh. Thus said the Master Yahweh, Woe to the foolish prophets who are following their own spirit, without having had a vision. Damn. O Israel, your prophets have been like foxes among ruins. You have not gone up into the branches, nor do you build a wall for the house of Israel to stand in battle on the day of Yahweh.
Sorry,
Damn.
big. Breaches. Breaches.
Uh, man. You have not gone up into the breaches, nor do you build a wall for the house of Israel to stand in battle on the day of Yahweh. Their visions are false, and their divinations a lie, saying, Thus declares Yahweh, when Yahweh has not sent them. Yet they expected the word to be confirmed. Have you not seen a false vision? Have you not spoken a divination of lies? You say, Yahweh declares when I have not spoken. Therefore, thus said the Master Yahweh, because you have spoken falsehood and seen lies, therefore, see, I am against you, declares the Master Yahweh. My hand shall be against the prophets who see the falsehood and who divine lies. They shall not be in the counsel of my people, nor be written in the record of the house of Israel. And they shall not enter into the land of Israel. And you shall know that I am the Master Yahweh.
Because, yes, because they have led my people astray, saying, Peace, when there is no peace. And when one is building a wall, see, they are coating it with whitewash. Say to those who coat it with a whitewash, It shall fall. There shall be flooding rain, and you, O great hailstones, fall. And a stormy wind breaks it down. And see, the wind shall fall. Shall you not be asked, Where is the coating with which you coated it? Therefore, thus said the Master Yahweh, I shall break down with a stormy wind in my wrath, and a flooding rain in my displeasure, and great hailstones in wrath to consume you. I shall throw down the wall you have coated with whitewash, and bring it down to the ground, and its foundation shall be uncovered, and it shall fall, and you shall be consumed in the midst of it. And you shall know that I am Yahweh. So I shall complete my wrath on the wall, and on those coating it with whitewash, and say to you, The wall is no more, nor those whitewashing it. The prophets of Israel who are prophesying concerning Jerusalem, and who are seeing the visions of peace for her when there's no peace, declares the Master Yahweh.
And you, son of man, set your face against the daughters of your people, or prophesizing out of their own heart, and prophesize against them. You shall say, this is what the Master Yahweh says. Woe to the woman sewing cushions for all joints of the hand, to those making veils for the heads of people of every size, to hunt beings. You hunt beings of my people, while you keep alive your own beings. You have profaned me and my people for handfuls of barley or pieces of bread. Put to death beings that should not die, and to keep alive beings who should not live. By your lying to my people, listen to lies. Therefore, thus says the Master Yahweh, see, I am against your cushions, by which you hunt the beings of the there like birds, and I shall tear them from your arms, and shall let the beings go, the beings you hunt like birds. And I shall tear off your veils, and shall deliver my people out of your hands, and they shall no longer be as prey in your hands. And you shall know that I am Yahweh. Because with falsehood you have made the hearts of the righteous sad, whom I have not made sad, and you have strengthened the hands of the wrong, so that he does not turn from his evil ways, to keep him alive. Therefore, you shall no longer see false visions, nor practice divinations. And I shall deliver my people out of your hands, and you shall know that I am Yahweh.
Sheesh.
He's getting right to it on this one. Big?
So I highlighted verse 3 and verse 5. Thus
So
said
that's
thus said
second.
the Master Yahweh, woe to the foolish prophets who are following their own spirit without having had a vision. I mean, that's a lot of people today too.
Think now you're starting to see it. It's starting. It hasn't changed. It's still the same.
You gotta stay safe from these false prophets out here. And
Completely.
in verse 5, you have not gone up into the breaches, nor do you build a wall for the house of Israel to stand in battle on the day of Yahweh. It's like I that verse to me was like he's saying y'all don't even like pray for me. Y'all don't do the smallest things for me. What? Y'all won't even go to war for me. Like they do nothing for Yahweh or their people.
Mm. Dope. Dope. Shoot. 30 minutes to less, sir.
Yeah, sorry. No, you gotta go somewhere, but I just gotta get this off my chest. Soaking that one in.
The back of what you're saying, Big, you guys are allowing the same thing we're doing. They're doing divinations. What divinations? They're talking to the dead. They're consorting with these spirits, right? They're consorting. So if it's not the Most High, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Even this Jesus that people talk about, it's not Yahshua. We already see that. We know that. They're not the same deity. One is a deity, one is the son of the Most High. One is a God, one is the son of the Most High. So all you guys was doing this in the land where the Most High told y'all not to do it. Y'all pretending to get these visions just to harm people. It's almost like they're describing politicians of today.
Mm.
Oh, I seen this. The same thing. They're servants of Baal. People are believing them like these politicians are going to save them, whether good or bad. And these people are servants. But we made them, excuse me, part of that society, gods, or they did. So we're now a politician who's a regular man. Now, whatever they say, you hang on their word. That's just one. There's palm readers. There's witches, actual witches. that these people, these same politicians go to behind that wall. They pretend to be Christians. And even that is not with the, you guys are hijackers. Because all you really did was take Greek culture and kind of remixed it with a little bit of Hebrew. Matter of fact, you remixed Hebrew with your Greek culture. So yeah, we just now we're gonna have a new version of the Father God, Mother God, Son. We'll just call this one either the Holy Spirit be the mom or Mary be the mom. Yeah. And it's crazy because look how simple it got into Christianity, and these Christians are acting as if they're the members of the 12 tribes. They just hijacked it.
Mm.
They're taking this. They thinking the same grace for children of Yasharal. They're taking it like it's theirs. Like, no, that's not yours. That's like big. Man, I wish Sam was that dude. But let's say Sam had left you a fortune. A little old Pooh over there, like, what? I'm
Is
part
for
of the
me?
claim too.
Sorry.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna take Chinky's part because they got no man. She's not a man. Matter of fact, big. I'm gonna take your part, but because you killed you killed Jesus.
Wow.
They took it from the children, and this is all part of the punishment. But the part of the blessings that we're got that we're sharing is that yo, we taking our time out, not for us, to show the Most High, yo, look, we're coming together in assembly to talk about you.
Oh
We're
wait,
in.
wait,
We're
wait, wait,
still
wait, wait.
in. Okay.
Oh, to like back off what you're saying on the damn. I forgot.
It's coming, big. It's coming. Matter of fact, it's gonna
What
hit
happens
you.
when you
We're
sweat
hitting.
to God?
That's it. But we're coming. We're sweating for him. It's a different kind of sweat we're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
have.
when you was like they punished the children because before when we was reading earlier the the generation cursed their future generation.
Thank you. You're, yeah.
that's why that's why the children are hurting right now.
So yeah, guys, like this is a time where the children of Yasharal was now at the height of their power, like on earth. Now they okay, you're gonna get some humble sauce now, bro. You're gonna get this humble pie. You guys, you had diviners come in here. Like that's like you guys are set up spiritually. All right, we talk about the inheritance. Now they got you going somewhere else with it. Oh, you guys want to worship? Oh, you guys want to worship Valentine's Day now, huh? Huh. You guys want to do? Oh, you guys want to do
Appreciate
carnival,
the follow, Lucy.
right?
We in we in church right now, my bad.
This is where we at today, and that's why we lost. Some of us lost our mind.
Mm.
All right, moving on to the next. Thank you, young man, for supporting us. You know what I'm saying, but like I said, this is for our edification to grow and get stronger in the word. There's a lot to fight out there in the world. So, as it stands, it looks like one person's just gonna have seven this time, but two people gonna have eight.
Alright.
Take it away, clean rich.
And some of the elders of Israel came to me and sat before me. And the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, these men have set up their idols in their hearts, and have put the stumbling block of their crookedness before their face. Should I let them inquire of me at all? Therefore, speak to them, and you shall say to them, Thus said the Master Yahweh, every one of the house of Israel who sets up his idols in his heart and puts the stumbling block of his crookedness before his face, and shall come to the prophet, I, Yahweh, shall answer him who comes according to his many idols, in order to lay hold of the house of Israel by their heart, for they have become estranged from me by their idols, all of them. Therefore, say to the house of Israel, thus said the Master Yahweh, repent and turn back from your idols, and turn back from your faces, from all your abominations. For any one of the house of Israel, or of the strangers who sojourn in Israel, who separates himself from me and sets up his idols in his heart, and puts the stumbling block of his crookedness before his face, and shall come to a prophet to inquire of him concerning me, I, Yahweh, shall answer him myself, and I shall set my face against that man and make him a sign and a proverb. Damn! And I shall cut him off from the midst of my people, and you shall know that I am Yahweh.
And if the prophet is deceived and shall speak a word, I, Yahweh, have deceived that prophet, and I shall stretch out my hand against him and destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. And they shall bear the crookedness. The crookedness of the prophet is the same as the crookedness of the inquirer, so that the house of Israel no longer strays from me, nor be made unclean any more with all their transgressions. And they shall be my people, and I be their Elohim, declares the Master Yahweh. And the word of Yahweh came again to me, saying, Son of man, when a land sins against me to commit a trespass, and I shall stretch out my hand against it, and cut off its supply of bread, and send scarcity of food on it, and cut off man and beast from it. Even though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Ayub, were in it, they would deliver only themselves by their righteousness, declares the Master Yahweh. If I cause an evil beast to pass through the land, and it shall bereave it, and it shall be a wasteland, so that no man passes through because of the beast, even though these three men were in it, as I live, declares the Master Yahweh. They would deliver neither sons nor daughters. They alone would be delivered, but the land would be a wasteland.
Or if it brings a sword on that land, and I shall say, Sword, go through the land, and I shall cut off men and beasts from it. Even though these three men was in its midst, as I live, declares the Master Yahweh, they would they would deliver neither sons nor daughter, but they alone would be delivered. Or if I send a pestilence into that land, and I shall pour out my wrath on it in blood to cut off from to cut off from it man and beast, even though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, declares the Master Yahweh, they would deliver neither sons nor daughter. They would deliver their own lives by their righteousness. But thus says the Master Yahweh, how much more it shall be when I set my four evil judgments, Shalim, the sword, and the scarcity of food, and the evil beast, and the pestilence, to cut off man and beast from it. But see, there shall be left in it a remnant, or brought out both sons and daughters. See, they are coming out to you, and you shall see their ways and their deeds, and shall be comforted concerning the evil which I have brought up Jerusalem, upon Jerusalem, all that I have brought upon it, and they shall comfort you. See their ways and their deeds, and you shall know that it was not for naught that I have done what I did in it, declares the Master Yahweh. Mm, mm. I don't mean jump ahead of you, Big. Most I was like, I could put three people in this land and destroy everybody but those people. I'm not their sons, their daughters, just them. They'll be the only ones say. Mm. And it's crazy, Father. It's crazy because we are three of his sons talking right now.
Damn.
We have three of his sons showing reverence to him right now. We're, we're reading scriptures to better understand him. I get it twisted. There's nothing we could do right now, like outside of being disobedient, being rebellious. We can't save ourselves. Oh man, I'm gonna be a nice guy to everybody. That's not gonna get you access. I mean, I'm gonna kiss this woman's butt and be her side. That's not. You ain't getting in there. Hey, you definitely ain't getting in there, coward. It's the righteousness. What is that righteousness? Being obedient to the word, protecting the law, statute, and commandments. That's to your ability. Protecting his word. You could be a son that's wealthy. Just send your dad money or your parents money. It's not the same thing. You could be a poor son and spend your time. Vote yourself to your parents and probably get more outcome in this spiritual setting than the son that spent all the money. Us spending this time, us carving this time on the Shabbat alone, alone. We're not talking about our day to day, what we do day to day. It's to a point. It's to a point where like we know man is gonna fail us. I'ma fail you guys. You're gonna fail yourself. The Most High doesn't fail no.
Amen.
If it's in His will. So He's
Right.
not no genie in the lamp. Like yeah, me father, I tie my shoes, you turn to the left, and I think now you should grant me what I want. No, it's not this kind of game. We here for His delight and His delight alone. So yeah, us being brotherly to each other, that's His delight. Us taking care of the wealth of the those without wealth, that's His delight. Being financial stewardess, these stewards of His property, yeah. We gotta know who He is to know what He likes. Right now, those abominations, divinations, all of those, He don't like it. And I can't even explain the kingdom of the Most High. Because, like, those spirits that probably oppressing us, which He's gonna punish, could be spiritually our big brothers. Could be. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not gonna pretend. But I'm not gonna seek them. I'm not gonna call on the book of the dead. Hey, you dead. And I'm gonna leave you like that. I'm gonna remember you. I'm gonna honor you, but you dead. I'm not gonna call on you. You know I love Mima guys. You know I love Pop. I'm gonna call man. I'm gonna dial up Mima. Mima, tell me what to do. Mima, tell me how to live. Mima could, with all respect, it's her own thing. Call her when she's dead to fix my thing. Nah, I ain't doing that. Nah, nah. I love Mima, but I'm not. Not gonna build. Yeah, I may have a picture. But I'm not gonna build a shrine to her and start worshiping the shrine, feeding that. No, sir. No thing. Not gonna look at Bree Bree or Chinky and be like, man, she got the. I think she got the spirit of the mother goddess. I think I should go worship her. Imagine us worshiping Chinky. How crazy would I love Chinky. You know I love Chinky with everything I have. Let me give you one better. Imagine us to the Church of Bree Bree. Sorry, I take this far. But I love how he put out there just for his three boys, his three favorites, his three, and they done Daniel and Lowe. But yeah, we got those kind of convictions. Fight. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to take that. Just got me, just moved me, sir. Go ahead, man.
Uh, I mean, I highlighted verse 8 and 14. 14 was, even though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Eob, were in it, they would only deliver themselves by their righteousness, declares the Master Yahweh. So that right there, like that verse, like I was soaking it in, and all I could think of was if if Yahweh wants you for one purpose and one purpose only, He gonna have you do that purpose no matter what. You
Facts.
gonna live your life. You might have kids, might do anything, but that one mission you gonna complete it. Like Noah, Daniel, and Job. And verse 8, that's a, I mean, it says, "And I shall set my face against that man, and make him a sign and a proverb, and I shall cut him off from the midst of my people, and you shall know that I am Yahweh." And that verse right there is just like, don't let Yahweh make you an example of
Right,
how
right.
of what not to do.
But not right. Not, don't be that example. Don't be that soldier prophet.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
He
a good
said
one.
he
I
gonna
like
make
that,
you a
big.
sign and a
And
proverb.
a prophet, right?
Dang.
Okay, you won't be that guy. All right, shoot. You only got like 30 minutes, please, sir. It's again focus.
Well, see, lucky for you, I'm still sucking that one in.
Nah, pick those are good ones. I'm about to highlight them too, man. I like those. With that note you put on there, that was dope. It's magenta. That was lit. All right,
I
gentlemen.
wonder if some of
On
the
to
ones that you guys highlight for me too, because I didn't highlight anything, but verse 14 is highlighted. Like they're highlighted before I even read it.
Verse 14.
oh, I highlight that a while ago.
Oh, okay, I wonder if it's
Is it
if you
is it
highlight
is it
something, it'll.
magenta on yours?
No,
Or
mine it
pink?
looks. It might be pink. No, it looks more red.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm playing with these different colors.
Are
I'm
you
trying to
signed
get a
in to
color.
the Bible app?
You probably connected with mine, man. Probably.
Yeah, I'm probably
Probably.
connected it is.
I
Uh,
think that's what it is.
facts.
All right, gentlemen. On to the next one. Goodness gracious. Hold on. Hold on.
You want me to read the whole thing?
You can be. Wait. Wait. Two.
Alright, so everyone's at least gonna have one. You know that for sure. So,
I think everybody will have two. One person
332
will have. Yeah.
or 233.
No, it's 332.
Oh, cause you want the
as
two.
long
He said, "I'll take the hardest one."
He said no correction. 332.
Sounds like you want to read the whole verse yourself, sir. Good. It's all you.
It's all you, big. Yeah, take it down, sir.
I mean, you, sir. You sound like you want to read the whole thing.
Oh, me? No, I thought you
Yeah.
talking about big. No, I thought you talking about big. I'm willing to share. I gotta have my two. I'll take a seven and eight.
You don't want to have all the fun, sir.
All right, I'll take it if you guys want me to.
Take it away, General No.
Then the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, "Son of man, how is the vine tree better than any tree? The vine branch that has been amongst the trees of the forest. Is wood taken from it to be made into any work? Do they take a peg from it and hang any vessels on it? See, into the fire it shall be given for fuel. Both the ends of the fire shall burn, and the middle shall be scorched. Is it fit for any work? See, when it was intact, it was not made for work. How much less when the fire has burned it and it's scorched, shall it still be used for work? Therefore, thus says the Master Yahweh, as the vine tree amongst the tree of the forest, which I have given fire for fuel, so shall I have given up the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I shall set my face against them, and they shall go out from the fire, but fire consumes them. You shall know that I am Yahweh. I set my face against them, and I shall make the land a wasteland, because they committed trespass, declared the Master Yahweh. It's the way the Most High, he would have been the best rapper. The way he makes, the
Facts.
way he just interweaves things, like how's he gonna tie this in? I was like, wait, a vine branch, a vine tree? He does it. Yeah, I'm soaking that one in, guys. You know me. That's so ill.
Yeah, that was pretty deep for
That was
only
like,
8 verses.
and they right, like you take the words right out. How do you do that? Like, yeah, shocked and awed. I'm not gonna hold you guys. I know we conclude the reading part of it and the soaking in interpretation. Like the more I get to know the Most High, the more I have these Most High moments, the more I focus on Him. My attention now, even if I'm watching things, like I left from porn to just listen to scripture. And now I got like books that go like, yeah, let me give you a deeper verse in that, just to see if we gel. Because at the end of the day, your interpretation, my interpretation, we should all be on the same sheet of music. We should all be singing Most High's music. You can't say,
Facts.
oh, well, I interpreted it and it meant that I should get more butter biscuits. No, that's not what you did. That's you were feeling something else when you were reading this. You wasn't focused in the word. You wasn't in the spirit. Something is inside of you while you're reading. It's not, yeah. Something is pulling you away. Even sometimes when I find myself being pulled away, I'm like, you know what, Father, please clear me. I want to focus on your word.
Facts. I feel that too
Gives me that
sometimes.
because I know what these spirits are doing. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, even my inner cowardice, he's just let me conquer that. Scared. I called Pooh this morning with an anxiety I had, and I realized that I was just talking. Just like I presented my demon. I was like, "Here's to go with my demon, my anxiety." I just described him. He spent more than he had to. He caught off guard. Da 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 da. And as I'm describing my anxiety, I'm like, "You're not that big. You're not that big. You're actually kind of small." So if we keep giving in to fear this is in us, our own fear and our anxiety, what are we? We're not children. We're not acting like children. We're gonna go seek something to go defeat that fear and anxiety. It won't be him. So we didn't have him. But once we have him, it's like it don't even touch you. When I was by myself before I called Pooh, I was by myself like it was eating me. I reached out to another fellow child of the Most High. Like as I'm talking about, I'm like, this seems kind of silly to talk about. But if I was by myself, it would have been big. It would have been a huge.
I thought would have festered and
Right.
something bigger than what it should have been.
I mean, that's because the world's problems are bigger in the world.
Mm.
If you're with God, the problems seem like nothing.
Sorry.
No problem can disturb your peace when you're with God, the Most High Yahweh, Yeshua, and the set apart Spirit.
With that being